Claim: woman says she was offered big money to accuse Roy Moore of misconduct. As allegations that Alabama Republican Senate candidate Roy Moore had sexual contact with an underage girl almost 40 years ago roil the nationally watched race, other reports have surfaced that are taking the whole story into even more bizarre directions. On Thursday, The Washington Post reported allegations about an incident that allegedly took place in 1979 between then 32-year-old Moore and a 14-year-old girl. Now, a Twitter user identified as Doug Lewis, whose Twitter profile portrays him as a supporter of President Donald Trump and a Navy veteran, posted on the social media site that a family friend had contacted him regarding the situation. The unidentified woman reportedly told Lewis that a Washington Post reporter, identified only as Beth, had offered her a substantial sum of money to accuse the GOP candidate of wrongdoing. A family friend who lives in Alabama just told my wife that a WAPO reporter named Beth offered her $1,000 to accuse Roy Moore, Lewis tweeted. In subsequent tweets, Lewis further reported that the friend had pictures of the journalist who contacted her and had even recorded the conversation on her phone. Lewis said he advised the friend to take the recording and the picture to the local district attorney's office, but to make sure she kept a copy for herself, just in case. Another Twitter user, Just Brenda, responded to the report, saying she wouldn't be surprised if the allegations regarding the reporter were true. She also noted that those who make up sexual offenses make things harder for real victims. Lewis replied to Just Brenda, assuring her that they would find out the truth. He also noted that Jean, presumably the friend who was allegedly contacted by the Washington Post, had reached out to the Etowah County District Attorney in regards to the evidence she had. Someone from the office was reportedly sent to pick up the phone. Another Twitter user, Brad Paulus, advised that Lewis report the situation to the Federal Bureau of Investigation in the Secret Service. Lewis responded that he had done so, but Jean reportedly did not trust the federal agencies, so she opted to deal with her local law enforcement instead. Can't blame her with FBI in stories every day, Lewis commented. We must point out that these allegations have not yet been substantiated and might not be at all real. But with reports of sexual misconduct swirling, it's important that any and all evidence and reports be adequately aired and investigated so voters can find out the truth. Moore has contended that the sexual accusations were unfounded. These allegations are completely false and are a desperate political attack by the National Democrat Party and the Washington Post on this campaign, he said, according to Newsweek. After over 40 years of public service, if any of these allegations were true, they surely would have been made public long before now. With the Alabama special election coming up on December 12, Moore only has a few weeks to shut down these allegations and reassure conservative voters that he is the right choice to fill the vacant Senate seat left behind by former Send and current Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Like and share this article on Facebook and Twitter, and tell us what you think about this claim that a Washington Post reporter offered money for accusations against Republican Roy Moore. What do you think is the real truth behind the Roy Moore allegations? Scroll down to comment below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe 24 Hours channel. Goodbye and see you again.